Alright guys, this is my new BMW R1200 Adventure triple back black premium edition with all the belts and whistles. I just traded in my BMW S1000 RR premium edition, and I just had it for a few days. I only have 50 miles on it. Best thing I ever did, best decisions I ever made. Man, I'm gonna give you guys a quick review of this motorcycle and tell you what I like about it and what I don't like about it, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna start from the front end. The BMW R1200 Adventure lights, best lights in the business. This is brighter than my car LED lights. Super bright, on point. Look at that detail on this thing. Super high quality materials have been used on this motorcycle. And if you go down on the front end, the front tires, it did come with the off-road tires. Pretty gnarly looking tires. They're kind of squirmish on pavement, but they do work okay. I'd rather keep them than the regular tire for now. These are apparently they are Scout tires, K60 60T 120 by 70 B1. Those are the dimensions of this tire, and of course, you know, your disc brake, your floating disc brakes, and Brembo, of course, high quality Brembo with steel braided wirings. This is the front two suspension, and this is the mono suspension in the center. Dude, these suspensions are amazing. You know, while you're going down the expressway, going over the hump, you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything. You believe me, guys. Little hump bumps and bumps, you don't feel it. They absorb them right away. Man, it's more comfortable than my sports car or my muscle car. So this is the radiators which are exposed. I am planning to put a radiator guards on them, and so there are two. It looks very simple to install them. It's right in front, few screws here, so it looks like very easy to install. This is the second radiator guard, and this is the horn. Plenty of open space here. It looks like this is a steering dampener right here, front of the engine. And these exhaust tips are super shiny and exposed. I'm thinking, you know, the rock's gonna get bounced up and scratch them up. I'm gonna put some kind of protection on that for sure. And this BMW Adventure skid plate, pretty small, and kind of exposes a lot of internal delicate exhaust pipes. I am planning to buy aftermarket Touratech exhaust skid plates. And this is your auxiliary light, super bright. It gives a triangle shape of lighting when you're driving down the road. Super nice, super good. And these are the crash bars, super sturdy. Of course, this is the intake, and 1200 badging right here, turn signals. I'm gonna keep the BMW windshield. It's okay, you don't feel any wind buffering in your hair. It flicks the wind right off, and you don't feel anything. You don't feel the wind on your face blowing, you know, moving your head around. Very nicely done. What else? BMW badging, of course. Engine does stick out. I wish they could figure out a way to tuck that in and clean it up, put the engine in somehow. I know it's a boxer engine and all that, but am I only one who thinks this engine design is weird? It sticks out. I wish they could figure out and build an inbuilt engine system and clean the system up. So hey, maybe in the future, that's my recommendation for BMW right there. Okay, this is on center stand. It took me, I had a hard time learning how to put the bike in a center stand. For newbies, they are gonna have a hard time, but if you practice enough, you're gonna get good at it. The side center stand is also very high quality. One thing guys I'm going to tell you about this motorcycle, BMW has not spared any expense. They have gone all out. Every material in this motorcycle is very high quality. Everything you touch feels strong, robust, high quality machinery. Everything is in high quality. Everything is in high quality product. Whatever money you spent on it, totally well worth the money you spent on it. This is a mono. What the fuck? Temperature's high? Are you kidding me? No. My camera is showing the high temperature. Anyways, this is the chainless ride system. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, Brembo brakes in the rear with steel braided hose. Of course, the gnarly off-road tires in the back with this tread pattern. They're pretty aggressive. This is the monoshock in the back. As I said, you don't feel any bumps and humps. They absorb them right up. Passenger foot pegs. And it came with, you know, the panniers, rack for the panniers. And one thing about this bike is this bike did come with a rally seat, which I don't like. I rather have the regular adventure seats. I'm gonna switch them out to an aftermarket seats. They're okay. I won't say it's very comfortable. It is a low suspension model, lower suspension model, which is very good. It's already a very high bike. The GS badging right here. This is keyless fuel tank. The bike has to be off but you have to turn off the bike for us to be able to open this fuel cap. Works really well. And this is the glove box, a small container where you can put your driver license, garage door opener, or insurance information. Very convenient. This is the left handle guards, your clutch, your jog dial, up, down, left, right, menu selection, horn, super loud horn, indicators, and your cruise control, hazard lights, suspension setup, auxiliary light right here, BMW badging here, and it's a keyless ride system. So let me turn this on. One push and this machine starts up. Beautiful animation, beautiful, colorful, bright display. They did give me a good deal on the Navigation 6, so I picked that up. Kind of completes the look of the front. It is expensive, but hey, you already spent so much money on it, so why not this? It does come with a European auxiliary output. That is strange because they're selling the motorcycle in the United States. So you can buy, I'm gonna buy an adapter for it. You can stick an adapter right here. This is European adapter, as I said. What else I can tell you? Handlebars. They have this shiny silver finish, beautiful high quality setup, very high quality setup. Of course it turns off. What else I need to tell you about? This is a start and stop button. Start and stop button, your accelerator, rear mirrors. The mirrors are great, they work perfectly. You don't need no aftermarket mirrors for this bike. It works. And your windscreen adjuster is just a lever you can turn, and it adjusts based on your requirement. I usually keep it at the high setting. This is the mechanism it works as. What else? Triple black, obviously. LED brake lights. A little dark out here because I'm against the sun. Turn some lights on. Exhaust is a chrome. This material, beautiful. I mean, it sounds perfect. It sounds good. It's not super loud or it's not super quiet. It works. It sounds like a quality, as one of the YouTubers was saying. Splash guard. I know it's kind of dark right here, but this is the dynamic ESA system. Check this out, guys. Pretty much looks the same from both sides, except this exhaust system. Let's go in the front. So, as I was saying, this engine is a 4-stroke flat twin engine with balance shaft, 4 valve per cylinder, and it has a overhead camshaft. It is also an air and liquid cooled engine, okay, and its displacement is 1170 cc's, 125 horsepower at 7,750 rounds per minute. And maximum torque is 125 newton meters or 92 pound-feet of torque. Compression ratio is 12.5/1. Electronic fuel injection with ride-by-wire throttle system. And fuel usage, they say 47 mpg, fully loaded. Okay, performance over 125 miles per hour. Super unleaded, 95 octane or better. Alternator is a 3-phase 510 watt generator. The battery is a 12 volt battery and 11.8 maintenance free. Clutch, multi-plate wet clutch with hydraulically operated. Gearbox consists of 6-speed gearbox with helical cut gears. Drive system, shaft driven, 2x9, 91/1. Frame type is 2-section frame, front and bottled on the rear. Load bearing engine. What else I can tell you? Front brakes are the dual floating disc brakes, 4-piston, fixed calipers. Diameter is 305. Rear is a single disc brake, diameter 276. ABS. It has a BMW Motorrad ABS system. Cross-spoke wheels. So this bike is a low suspension. Okay, low suspension system, and it's supposed to be standard is 35 inches and 35 inches. This is the lowest. This is, I think, the lowest seat. With the lower suspension, lower seat, it comes down to 33/31. If you buy a low suspension and low seating option. Maximum capacity weight is 158 pounds. No, 1,058 pounds. Fuel capacity, obviously the best, 8 gallons. You don't have to stop at the gas station often. What else? Premium edition, premium black. Its width, the width is 38 inches and the height is 57. Obviously this is the lowered option, so it'll be probably a little lower than that. So if people who are switching from a sport bike to a GSA, one thing you're gonna miss is, okay, now I'm gonna talk about some of the cons. The biggest con for me is it's the power. I think it needs at least 50 cc's more power. It's beautiful, it rides amazing, it has enough power to cruise and have fun, but you do miss that little punch. I don't understand, giving an extra 50 horsepower will make this bike just perfect. Weight, it is heavy, but it is so stable on an expressway. The weight doesn't bother me because you don't have to fucking carry this bike, you know, it rolls on these tires. Unless you lose balance in a low speed, but you shouldn't, you know. Even a 500-pound sport bike is heavy if you drop it, you understand? So the weight shouldn't be a concern. So I say I miss the power. The looks, you can't beat the looks. I don't like the pannier looks. I'm just gonna keep them without panniers for now. The front end, guys, it looks so gnarly. It looks so aggressive, huge. It dwarfs other bikes in front of them, especially sport bike. It dwarfs it by its huge presence, the road presence. Man, people notice you driving down the street because of its huge road presence. Pannier racks. And you feel like in sport bike, I felt like my S1000, I felt like people didn't notice me because my height was low and it slumped forward. This bike, you feel like you're sitting on top of a bike and rather than in a bike. So amazing seating position, comfortable. I feel like I can drive for hours comfortably on this bike. I can't wait to go on a road trip on this bike. And I look forward to that video, road trip on the GSA. And what else I can tell you about the standout features? Obviously, aggressive tires, awesome lighting, beautiful, comfortable suspension. The TFT display model, it's a must, guys. Only get the TFT display model. It's 2018. It shouldn't be anything other than the TFT display on this caliber motorcycle. Yeah, I'm planning few mods on this bike. Obviously, I'm gonna cover these huge ugly holes on this bike, and I'm gonna change the seat to a regular comfortable seat, engine cooler protector, and of course obviously the headlight protector I'm gonna install. Well, other than that, I don't think so I need to mention anything else. If you're planning to switch from a sport bike or any other bike to this bike does it all. The one bike that can do everything you throw at it, you know, touring, off-road, cruising, enjoying a bike as a whole. This is the complete package. You cannot deny, I will always have a GSA in my garage from now onwards for any years, for whatever year the GSA is. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this bike. Beautiful chainless ride system, best in class, best, guys, awesome. Look at this gnarly tires, man, they're so aggressive, so aggressive. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna close this video. And one more start. I'm gonna turn the TFT display on, and I'm gonna turn this bike on so you can hear it, so you guys can hear it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Sounds great. Look at this animation. Beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.